Okay. I think Justin not joined.
Yes, he will join.
Okay, Mr. Justin, you can share the screen now. You can start sharing.
Oh, okay, so everyone can see my screen. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start day 2 by recapping what we did in day 1. So everyone remembers what number is in Bahasa Malaysia?
Number.
Number. Very good. Okay. This is just some quick recaps. What is pronouns?
Kata nama.
Kata nama.
Kata nama. Okay. And what are words?
Perkataan.
Perkataan. Very good. Perkataan.
Oh, sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
The most of us are not were not in the first lesson, so we are clueless. What's
Okay.
happening now? Yeah.
Yeah, but the first lesson actually what we did we did some numbers. Actually, I think the file, there's a day 1 file. I created the same file. So what I did is I just edit. I edit the words and some of the terms as I go along. And so the main thing in lesson 1 was that we tried counting or recognizing numbers. I think we have done 1 to about thousands. Some of us were able to do thousands. Maybe we can use the chat now. Where's the chat? Yeah, maybe everyone, sorry. Maybe everyone want to start typing some numbers, see if we can remember the spelling in addition to how it's written. So let's try some numbers so that those joining us for the first time may also be able to follow. So I'll start with some simple numbers. Anyone want to very quickly type, let's say 17 on the chat?
17.
17. 17. 17. Very good. Okay. So I hope those of you who are here for the first time can slowly pick up. Just try to look at the notes that or the PPT from last week and try to fit in this. So then we are also able to count up to 100s, in the hundreds. Okay. So anyone can write for me 234. 234. 234. 234. 200. No, it's not 13. 34. Yes, okay. Lavanya got it right. Okay, 234. So if you look at this, 13 will mean 13. So this is 13 and then 4. But I said 234. So we take 2, which is the first word, 200. And then after that, we read the 2 numbers, 34. But the same way we read it in English. We don't say 234, we say 234. So it's the 34, okay? 34. Okay? So those of you who wrote 234 is correct, correct, okay? 234. Okay, we were also able to do thousands last week. So can someone write for me, what numbers have I not gone through? 2000 and
ribu.
Yeah, 2099.
2000
2000
serimpian
sembilan
sembilan
ratus
sembilan
sembilan puluh
2099 will be 2000.
90.
90.
Yes, correct. Yes.
2099.
Shruti got it on the chat. 2099. 2099. 2099. So now we can use the pulo. Okay. So if I had say, for example, some of you in the hundreds earlier, you all accidentally wrote belas. So if I had said, let's say 113. So that will be 113 because the last two numbers are 13. 113. Sorry, maybe I'll put it on the chat. 113 will be 113. Okay. So we read when we have three numbers, so we read the first. Yes. So we read the original number and then the second number the same way we do in English. So you say 13, 34, 56. Or even if we are going to have four numbers, which means we are in the thousands. So then we say seribu. Second number will be ratos. And then the third number as it is. I see a hand raised. Yeah. Any question? I think Dave, is it? Is there a question? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Dave here. Just actually, this is the first class I'm joining. So I know you covered quite a bit related to the numbers last class. So how can I cope up? Is there a way I can cope up, or is it I have to?
I think anyone who has the file, can you please share it on the group now? So because
Yes.
I have it on my laptop, but I think Adeline shared it on the chat last week, right? Can someone? I think it's somewhere at the top of the chat.
Maybe
Maybe
I have shared a video link in the WhatsApp group already, the day one class.
Okay. Wow, very good. Yeah. So I think what I'm seeing is Mr. Ravi Kumar has shared a link. And,
okay, I'll go through that.
Yeah. So based on that, that's how everyone are getting the numbers for today.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, welcome. Okay, so today I hope by the end, the same way we did some what we call numbers last week, I hope we are able to do some words today. Oops. So I can't go if I want to type. Okay, so I want to go through some common English words used in BM, and in the next slide I'll have common BM words that we'll try to translate to English. So as we add these words to our dictionary, then slowly we can try to make sentences. Okay. So let's see if anyone knows. So from this point on, I can't see the chat. So if you want to share something, maybe you'll have to verbally share it by unmuting your mics. So anyone knows what is this in Malay?
Ini, right? Ini.
Okay. So there's itu and ini. So differentiate between this and that. So this is ini and that is itu. So the exact same way we describe it in English. So we use this if something is nearer to us, and we use that if something is further in terms of pointing. But remember, this and that can also be used even if direction doesn't matter. So we can say that day something happened. Okay, so maybe you can say this day something happened. So we know the context in English, so it's the exact same context. So if I want to say maybe someone is unmuted. Okay, so if I want to say this day, for example, I can say hari ini. Hari is a common word, day. So if I say this day, then I say hari ini. If I want to say that day, I'm referring to something maybe further away or further in the past, then I say hari itu. Okay, so the exact same way it is used. Now, to and from, okay, again, very common English words that we use in sentences. But if we know the word to can refer to, again, different situations. So I can say to and say someone, which means a direction, or I can say to do something. I need this to brush my teeth. Okay, or I can say give this to someone, for example. So anyone has any idea what is to in
Kepada.
okay, it can be kepada, yes, when we are referring to people. Okay, so I'll just put this in bracket. Okay, if we have usually people, or again we are trying to use to in a direction. What's the other usage of to? Anyone?
Address.
Sorry?
Address.
Address? Yeah, yeah. No, I correct, but the Malay word for it. Anyone is aware of the Malay word for it? Okay, so the word would be untuk. Now, untuk is, when we look at it in the Malay point of view, it can be used for to, so that's why I put it here, but it can be also used for the word for. Okay, this is for someone, or we can also say in a direction, untuk something, to do something. Okay, so later we'll try to form sentence, and I will try to give you an example of sentence once, maybe towards the end of today when we know a few more words. So anyone knows the word from? What does it mean?
Daripada.
It can be
Daripada.
daripada, and also another word for it is? Anyone? Dari. Very good. So again, in English, we use the word from, similar like I gave the examples for to earlier. So if I say I receive it from somebody, in that case, so again, here I'll put the word people. No, sorry. If I'm receiving something from a person, okay, so I say this is people. Dari is very commonly used for places. So I'm coming from way down. Yeah. I'm coming from India or something like that. So saya berasal dari India. Okay. Daripada, which means I received this from someone. So daripada Justin, which means I received this from Justin. Okay. So yeah.
So suppose we have to say from this day to that day, or like from this place to that place.
Mm-hmm.
So
Places
all these
is
words will be covered. So what all words will be used?
Places is always dari. So if you want to say I'm traveling from Malaysia to India, I will say dari Malaysia ke India. So maybe, in fact, good that you pointed it out. So now we have another word here. We can use ke. Kepada can also be ke, to. So again, the exact usage can only be we can only understand when we try to make sentences. So that is why I hope by the end of today you'll be able to type in some quick sentences for me, so we can try to differentiate between these words. Because if you remember last week, we also did this one. I've compiled some of the things we did last week. But again, if you remember from last week, I did say some of these words, the usage is not exactly like we do it in English, okay? For example, I say the word sedang doesn't have an exact English word to define it, okay? But it is an extremely common word in Bahasa Malaysia. In fact, I think when we start making sentences, maybe by the end of today, I'm sure we are going to see almost everyone needing to use the word sedang. Okay, but just coming back to fix this, maybe to not confuse everyone, I should create a new word for this so that we know that for is untuk, and ke, I put here places again. Okay, so I think someone earlier asked if what happens if from a day, so we can also say dari pada. Okay, dari is very commonly used for places. Okay, so if we have any other instances later, then I will come back and add the notes accordingly. Okay, everyone following me so far?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is from last week. So anyone can remember I did say sedang doesn't have an English word for it, but when do we use it? There are a few instances where we use it. What are they?
I am and doing.
Okay, am. Okay.
And ending with ing.
Yes. Okay. Doing or a word ending with ing. So I am eating. I am talking. We always say sedang. But however, I would have highlighted this particular word for everyone by saying, again, this is not the definition of sedang. This is just some of the usage. But if I were to introduce myself, I am Justin, I cannot say sedang, because even the word am, the word am, we can, if we use it before doing, which is a very common, say I am doing something, I am going here. So then that am means something, right? But if I were to introduce myself, I also have to say I am Justin. But if I were to refer to anyone else, I don't use the word am anymore. Am only is used for describing myself. So I would say you are, and from that on, we are back to normal. Only
So,
that.
so
Sorry, yes?
Justin, in that case, sorry. So if I am Aliva, in that case, I'll be saying like Saya Aliva, right?
Yes, yes. You just keep the M, yeah. Okay. But if you were to use it in the verb context, so I am going, I am coming, I am sitting, I am walking, then all those other instances will be sedang. Okay. Now, what is akan? Anyone? Again, a very popular BM word. Anyone has heard of this word?
Would.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
Oh, it could be would, it could be will. Okay, both of this will be in the this one. So unlike English, where we have how to say the tenses. Okay, the tenses won't really apply in this case. So we will just use akan. So I will be going here. Saya akan pergi ke sini. He will be going here. We also use akan. So again, a very common BM word. And anyone can remember ialah to adalah.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay.
Please.
So this is something that is something. Again, even if we go and research in BM or we ask Google, there is no strategic way to say, okay, these are things that, there's examples, of course, but maybe I prefer to give it out using the examples. So I hope that when I allow everyone to make sentences later, you try to use a variety of words. Even if you don't know if this is the right sentence or not, please just use it. We'll find out when we start making sentences, whether these words
Can you maybe write a sentence below every word, like for sedang, what, like in what context will sedang be used? An example of a sentence.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but you want a full BM sentence? Because maybe some of the words won't be familiar, but let's try. So I'll maybe use a dash instead and say, okay, saya sedang makan. So anyone wants to translate this?
I
I'm eating food.
I am
eating
eating
food.
right, because I only said makan. I didn't say what I'm eating. Makan is eating. So although I didn't have any words around the word makan, makan is eat. That's correct. But because I use the word sedang, so it means that I say I am eating. Okay. Let me also use again saya akan makan. So
I will eat.
sorry,
I will eat.
I will eat. Correct. Okay. So what I want you to see is the word makan. Although I'm still using makan makan, so I'm not putting any kind of ing things around it, but the context is changing. Now I'm going to give a sentence that's logically incorrect, but wait, sorry.
Can we write Justin Yala Makan?
Yes, we can write that. We can't write makan, but if I want to write Justin,
But that means Justin is eat, right?
No. So we can say makanan. So anyone wants to translate this?
Justin is eating.
No.
No.
This sentence is
Justin
logically
ate, is it?
incorrect.
Or
It's logically incorrect, but it's by BM. So what would it be? Anyone?
Justin, like past tense, is it? Like he had already.
No. Makanan. What do we say makanan?
Justin is food.
Yes. Well done. As I say, it's logically incorrect, but this is a sentence. Justin is a food. Okay. And that's the usage of ELA, because when I say is, I cannot say I is eating or I will be is eating. So that's why I didn't put other. Adala is to describe. So I mean, of course, in a more better sentence, I should put this. Let's say manusia. So what does this mean? Anyone has heard of the word manusia?
Person.
Human, actually. Yeah. So Justin illa manusia is Justin is human. Okay. Ken? So please try to make sure that your sentences, it could be you're going to try to, of course I know you're going to try to formulate a sentence in English and then slowly try to convert it to Malay. So hopefully you're using these words. If later when you introduce any new words, then I'll come and just add it, and that becomes our notes later. Okay. So for us to be able to make sentences, so we just can't have the will, what, this, that, and so on. We'll need some nouns. For example, earlier I said makanan, okay, food is a noun. Manusia, human, is a noun. So now every week, hopefully someone learns new words, or we refresh words that we know. So I want to do one word for every alphabet. So like we say A for apple, B for ball. Of course, we can't translate that to Malay. It will be a bit different. But can we have different people giving us different words? So let's start a Malay word, a Malay word starting with A. So if anyone has given A, then you skip and let others give a word. So anyone wants to give a word starting with A that you know in Malay. Because if I go to the call, then I will have to go back.
Awas.
Sorry?
Awas.
Awas. A noun.
Anaku.
A noun.
Anjing.
Okay,
Anjing.
anjing. Very good. Okay, so I'll take anjing. So anyone wants to tell me what is anjing?
A dog.
Dog. Very good. So B.
Bas.
Bahasa.
A noun, please.
Berapa?
Which means a thing. Yeah,
Bas.
sorry.
Betul.
But betul won't be a noun. The one like things, like we say A for apple, B for ball. So then we can.
Bunting. Bus. Ball.
Bus. Okay, I'll take bus. I'll take bus. Yeah. So bus is bus. So on the right hand side, I'm putting the English word. Yeah. So a word starting with C.
Chigu. Chantik.
Chante again
Contoh.
is an adverb.
Contoh.
Sorry?
Contoh.
Chantam is an action. I want nouns.
Oh.
Chigu. Chigu.
Chigu. Chigu.
Chikgu. Okay, I'll take chikgu. So what is chikgu?
Teacher.
Teacher. Very good.
Teacher.
Okay. D.
Doctor.
Doctor. Okay. So these are again words that we'll surely know. What is it? Okay. So doctor. E.
Echo.
Echo. Excellent. What is echo?
Tail.
Tail. Well done. Okay. F.
Pharmacy.
Maybe another word that sounds more Malayish because doctor and Bahasa and all
Fail.
that is
Fail.
tail.
Fail. F-A-I-L.
It's more
F-E.
English.
F-A-I-L.
No, a Malay word. A Malay word starting with F.
Very over usage.
Anyone?
Sorry, I'll just put my laptop to charge.
Yes, F. Anyone? Okay, maybe F is a bit difficult, so I'll give one word.
For you.
Sorry, what was that? Fuyu.
Photo.
Photo. Photo. Okay. Now I was going to give fakta, but we can also use photo. Photo is photo, and photo in I'll just type it for now. So photo is spelled this way, but I'll give fakta. Maybe slightly advanced word. Anyone knows what means fakta? I wouldn't think so. Okay, but it's a good to learn a new word. So fakta means fact. A fact. Okay. Okay, that's would be it. So what is after F? G. A word in G. Anyone?
Gula.
Gula. Very good. So what is it?
Sugar. Sugar.
Sugar. Very good. And H.
Hurry. Hurry.
Hari. Do we have any animal that starts in H?
Day.
Habis.
This.
Habis is an
Hati.
action.
Hebat.
Huh?
Hebat.
Hebat is an adjective.
Hati. Hati.
Okay, I'll take hati. Actually, hari is also fine. Hari is day, but hati is, I think, a word we can make a sentence with later. So, what is hati?
Heart.
Heart. Yes. Okay. And I.
Ikan.
Yala.
Ikan. Ialah is again an
Ibu.
action word. Okay. So, what is ikan?
Fish.
Fish. Fish. Very good. I hope everyone is trying. J.
Jalan.
Jalan. Excellent.
Road.
Road. Yes. Okay. And K.
Kaya.
Kaya. Okay. We'll take kaya.
Helapa. Helapa. Coconut.
Kaya is also an adjective actually, but it's okay. So what means kaya?
Coconut.
Wood. Wood.
Community.
Wood.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Coconut is kelapa, right?
Kaya.
Yeah, coconut
Wood.
is kelapa.
Kaya. Wood.
Sorry?
Wood.
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 Wood as in?
Yes.
Liquid.
Kaya means rich, by the way.
Yeah. Whoever said that is correct. Kaya is rich. Or probably you mean the spread of kaya, but that is an English word. Malay we also refer it to as kaya, but it's more to food. But kaya again, it's a word that has many meanings. But kaya means rich. I'll put a second word here to say kelapa. Someone said that, so I'll put here rich slash coconut. Okay, kelapa is coconut.
Kereta.
But I hope
Kereta.
a lot. Sorry, yes.
Kereta. Car.
Kereta. Okay, good, good. So everyone has many words in K.
They are
Kereta
regular
would be.
life. You're saying there.
Yes, yes. Okay, Kereta would be car. Okay, so let's say L. Sorry?
Just in for car, in Malay, they used to say like gadi, right?
That is Tamil.
Gadi is Tamil.
Oh,
That's how Malaysians talk in Tamil.
okay.
Gadi in
Laju
Hindi.
is
Loud.
so, is
I
it?
thought it is a Malay word.
Lambu.
Labuan.
Laluan.
I'll take
Laluan.
because some of
Laluan.
you are giving actions. So
Loud.
Lights.
I'll take lampu. So what is lampu?
Light.
Light.
Lamb.
Very good.
Lamp.
Okay. And M. M would be a word in M.
Maju. I don't know Maju. What is
Maju. Maju.
Malam.
Maju is an interesting word, but again, it's a descriptive word.
Madhu?
Malam.
No, I'll take Maju, but what does it mean?
Madhu?
Madu.
Maju is a very advanced word. So
Major?
no, I'm taking Maju. So what's the meaning of Maju?
don't know. I see every day.
Well, that's why I took it because it's a
Furniture.
Madhu? Madhu, honey.
Place.
Madhu, right?
no, yeah. All of your words are fine.
Maju means
Maju
advanced, right?
and Major. Sorry, who said Maju?
Maju means advanced.
Furniture, is it?
No.
Table?
Yeah, I've got that. But anyway, someone said the meaning of Maju. What was that?
Place.
Advance.
Advanced.
Advanced. Very good. Whoever said advanced. Very good. Maju means advanced. So this is literally a very advanced Malay word. So what is Madu?
Honey.
Honey. Very good. And what is major?
Table.
Table.
Okay.
Menara.
Sorry?
Menara. Menara.
Please spell that.
There is a
Please
word.
spell that. Manara. Is it Manara?
Yeah, Menara. I think it's Menara is a building.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Manara. Actually, if building as another word, we'll get to that in a while. Manara is tower.
Tower. Yeah. Menara.
Okay. So if I come back to B, I'll just put B building since it was gone through here. Building. So what is the Malay word for building, anyone?
Bisma?
Bisma? No. It starts with B. That's why I came back to B.
Bangunan?
Bangunan. Yes. Very good. It's bangunan.
Bangunan.
Okay. Building is bangunan. Okay. Let's go on. So let's have N.
Nama.
Nama.
Nasi.
Nama is
Nasi.
Nasi. Okay. Actually, Nasi is also very easy. I think that one you all know, right? So what is Nama?
Nama, name.
Name.
Rice. Rice. Okay.
Nasi
Let's
is
have
rice.
something more difficult starting with N.
Negara.
Megara. Okay.
Nanas.
Megara is
Country. Place.
country. Country. Megara is country. Okay. Place maybe later I'll come to the alphabet having place. And someone said Nenas. What is Nenas?
Bukit Nanas.
What is Nenas? What is Nenas?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Very good.
Pineapple. Okay.
Okay. And let's have O.
Is there a word nanas? Nenas and nanas both different, Mr.
It's just these are different dialects. But if we say Bahasa Malaysia, then this is how we spell it. Nenas. But nanas is also pineapple. Yes.
Orang.
Orang. Okay. Good. Orang means?
Orange.
Person. People.
Huh?
Person.
People.
Person.
People. Yeah, people or person. Yes, the same.
Person.
Orang.
Person.
Yes.
Orange.
Correct.
Orange.
Orange is orange, so maybe I don't put it on the table. Any other words in O you all want to try?
Otak.
Otak. Excellent. Otak will be?
Catering, is it? Or?
Brain.
No. Brain. Yes. Brain. Well done. Okay. What comes after O? P. Word in P.
Pintu.
Pintu. Well done. That will be?
Door.
Exit.
No.
Oh.
Okay. The Q. Q is very difficult. Can I think of a word in Q? Crew. Actually, for now, I can't think of. It's a very uncommon word, I think. I can only think of Quran for now. Maybe we'll skip Q for now. If I have a word, then I'll come back to you. R.
Quality.
Raja. Raja.
Raja. Someone
King.
said quality. Quality in Malay starts with K.
Oh, okay.
Quality. Yeah. Okay. So what is Raja?
King.
King.
Roti.
Okay.
Ranta.
Roja.
Ranta.
Rosa.
We can have what was that?
Ranta.
Sorry. I'm hearing too many words. What else do we have? Roja. Roja is a food and it's also Roja.
Ranta.
Rosa.
Rambut.
Rosa.
Rambut.
Rotan.
Rotan. Very good.
Rambut.
Ranta.
Rambut. Sorry, I'm hearing a word Randa. What is Randa?
Ranta is chain.
Oh, okay. Pronunciation. Rantai.
Oh, Rantai.
Rantai. Okay, so now let's get the yeah, okay. Are quite popular. Okay, so now let's get the English words for this. Rosa is
Closed or not working, something.
Closed won't be Rosa.
Not working. Not in order. Something.
Not working.
Not working.
English work is
Suck. Closed.
But we don't want the word not, right? Not means working is the actual word. So what is Rosa?
Repair.
Broken.
Repair is an action.
Closed.
Spoiled. Very good.
Spoiled.
Whoever said spoiled. Yes. Okay. And Rotan?
Cane. Is it?
Cane. Very good. Rambut.
Hair.
Hell. Rantai.
Chain.
Chain. Okay. And roti is
Roti.
Bread.
Chapati.
bread. Bread. Chapati is also chapati in Malay. Okay, so our S.
Sekolah.
Sekolah.
Satu.
Sungai. Sungai.
Satu.
Sungai.
Sungai. Sungai.
Satu.
Satu is one, so maybe you don't put it on the table. Very common.
Oh.
Sorry, susu. Okay, very interesting. So what is a sekolah? So what is a sekolah?
School.
Very good. And sungai is?
River.
River. Very good. And susu is?
Milk.
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 Okay. As tea.
Terima kasih.
A word.
Oh.
Sorry?
Telur. Telur.
Te is also te. Okay, I'll take telur.
Telephone.
Telephone.
Telephone. Okay.
Tangga.
Tangga. Okay, very interesting. And telo is?
Egg.
Egg.
Telephone is telephone. And tangga is?
Ladder.
Stairs.
Stairs and ladder.
Stairs.
Topi.
Topi, yes. We can also use topi.
Panda.
So what is topi?
Hat.
Hat. Okay.
We can say tempat.
Tempat, yes. Yeah, yes. Now we got the word. Very good. Tempat. Tempat is?
Place.
Place. Okay. So earlier this now word for, I think, bangunan or someone said place. So this is tempat. Okay. QRSTU.
Udang.
Udang. Very good. What else?
Untuk.
Untuk we have already gone through and it's not a noun. So nouns now.
Ular.
Very good. What else? Anything else?
Ujjain something.
Sorry?
Unti.
Unti. Unti is? What is unti? Am I hearing it wrongly? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, what is udang?
Udang is prawn.
Unti is auntie.
Udang is prawn. Udang is prawns.
Okay, ular is?
Prawn.
Ular. Ular is?
Snake.
Snake. Very good. Okay. So maybe for some of you, these are known words. For some of you, these are old words. Okay. STUV, right? V, yeah. V. A Malay word in V. Quite popular actually, because the English word is also the same.
Van. Something.
Van.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary is English. I want to start with the Malay word. So van is van.
Vitamin.
Any other?
Vitamins.
Vitamins, yeah, vitamins. Also vitamins in English.
Video call.
Video call is English. But video is English word, yeah. So with vitamin, these are all still used in Malay, yeah? Van, vitamin, the exact same spelling. Okay, but I think V is also quite unpopular. STUVW.
Varna. Varna.
Varna. Very good.
Bahasa.
Sorry?
Varnakala.
It's almost say what's up.
Wang.
Varisa.
Visma.
Varisan.
Bangsa.
Visma, the thing is
Vanita. Vanita.
Yeah.
Vanita. Okay.
Vilaya. Cannot come Vilaya.
Yes, camp.
Okay. Vilaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vilaya. Okay, now let's look at these words in English. Varna is?
Color.
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 Wang is?
Color. Money.
Wang.
Money. Money.
Wow. Visma is?
Building. The one.
Guest house.
Tower. No.
Building.
Actually, Visma, I think.
Guest house. Guest house. Guest house.
Visma won't be called guest house. Building? Yeah, it's also actually trying to refer to an, I think it's actually referring to an association. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll get back to you all on Visma in a while. English credit can also be used as Visma. Anyway, Vanita?
Lady.
Woman.
Lady or woman, yes. Waktu? Time. Very good. And Vilaya?
Vilaya is federal.
Federal, excellent. Okay. So, what is one wilayah that we know in Malaysia?
Wilayah Persekutuan.
Wilayah Persekutuan.
Wilayah Persekutuan.
Persekutuan.
Okay. So, what is that in English?
Federal
Federal
territory.
The
territory.
Federal Territory of Kuala Lumpur. Okay. So, just in general knowledge, anyone knows how many federal territories do we have? In Malaysia?
2.
2. Okay. So, the other one besides Kuala Lumpur will be?
Putrajaya.
Yes, Putrajaya. Very good. But actually, there are 3. Sorry. Yeah. Anyone knows the third?
Labuan.
Labuan. Very good. Okay. So, there are 3 Wilayah Persekutuans. Okay. Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, Labuan. Okay.
Varisan is also noun, right? Varisan.
Yes. It's a very, again, you're giving me some very advanced words today. I'm quite proud. But hopefully everyone will be able to use this in sentences. So what is Warisan?
The heritage building.
Yes, exactly. Heritage. Okay. Warisan is heritage. Okay. X. I think very uncommon to have a Malay word in X.
X-ray. X-rays.
X-ray.
X-ray.
Xmas tree.
Extra.
Etc. No, I don't think there's. If there is, I'll try to come back to you on it, but I don't think so. But we have a lot of words in Y.
Young.
Young. Very good. Yes.
Is Yayasan?
Yayasan. Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a word. Okay.
Yatin.
Yatim. Is it this word?
Yatin. Yeah. Yatim.
Yatim. Okay. And anything else? Anyone? Okay. Anyone wants to give me the English words for this? Young would be? Which. Excellent. Okay. This is in fact one of the things I wanted to introduce next week when it comes to the WH questions, but okay. How about Yayasan?
Organization something. Yayasan, a charity something.
Yeah. Charity means something else. So what is Yayasan? The actual word for Yayasan would be? Foundation. Well done. Okay. And Yatim would be?
Orphan.
Often. Very good. Often. Okay, and Z.
Zone.
Zone. Okay, so zone in Malay is spelled as Z-O-N.
Zone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and the English word for it is zone. Okay, any other words in Z?
Zebra.
Zebra is zebra. That's the thing. So, any other words? Z anything? Zoo is also zoo. So, yeah, maybe this Q, X, and Z. We try to come back to it at the time.
Zakat.
Sorry.
Zakat.
Zakat. Okay, that's an interesting word. So zakat, I'm not sure if there's an exact English word for it. Do you know what means zakat? Zakat may not have an exact English word for it because zakat is actually an Arabic word, but it's good that we know. So because a very famous word in Malaysian contents. So actually, what zakat refers to is payment. Payment is not the exact English word for zakat, but this is any Muslims here? Maybe we are familiar.
Charity, right? Zakat is charity, right?
Yes, it's a payment for charity. Charity doesn't mean, I mean, in terms of understanding Malay, zakat doesn't mean charity or doesn't mean payment at the same time. So, like I said, it's a term it's actually a borrowed term. In Malay, we also have a lot of borrowed terms. So this is borrowed from Arabic. So zakat is a charitable payment that Muslims
Like
pay.
a donation, is it?
Yes, okay, to the poor and things like that. Something that's very common during Ramadan, okay, which is now, okay. But anyone want to give me the exact word for payment, maybe? It doesn't start with Z, but just since
Bayaran.
Bayaran, very good. It's Bayaran. Yes.
Bayaran.
Yes, okay, maybe I'll just put it as part of our notes, okay. Bayaran, okay. So zakat doesn't have an English word for it, but yes, it's a word. It's actually a very good word to know. Okay, so that will be our ABC for today. The more ABC for today. Yes.
I just want to say I don't think there are Malay words for X because I don't think they're not using native.
Yeah, I also think so. Yeah, I also think. I've been trying to think for Q and X earlier, but yeah, probably there isn't. Okay, now just want to go through some verbs before we start making sentences. Very fast. Anyone can give me any verb in any starting with any alphabet at all. Just to compile our notes. Verbs, actions, any actions in Malay.
Is betul pay or something?
Betul, but
Yeah.
betul is right. It's not a verb. I want a verb, an action, something that you do. An action, something that you do.
Duduk.
Duduk. Okay.
Duduk.
So duduk would be.
Close.
Karjang.
No, duduk. Sorry. Duduk means. Duduk means.
Sit.
Sit. Okay. So again, the Malay word, another Malay word.
Belly.
Karjang.
Beka.
Belly.
Masak.
Masak.
Makan.
Okay. Sorry, I'm skipping some of you because I can't understand. Maybe the pronunciation is not right. So very slowly. What?
To belly.
Belly. Okay. Belly. So please,
Memandu.
as you say the word, when I say it back, please try to follow the pronunciation. So there you go. So dudo, masa, beli. Okay.
Memancing.
Pergi.
Memancing. Someone said memancing. Someone said pergi.
Memandu.
Tuk tuk.
Bantu.
Memandu.
Tuk is a drive. It's not an action.
Bantu.
Pandu. Very good. Pandu. Very good.
Makan.
Makan. Okay. Again, very popular.
Baka.
Sorry.
Baka.
Enti.
Bacha. Yes. Remember.
Anya.
Sorry?
Jalan.
Jalan, again, very famous. And one more last one, maybe.
Bermain.
Tanya.
Tanya. I heard Tanya. Yeah.
Tunggu.
Okay.
Tunggu.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We 10 words for today. Later, you can use it in your sentence. Okay. What is masa?
Cook.
Hello. Masa? Cook. Very good. Beli.
Buy. To buy.
Buy. Memancing.
Fishing.
Fishing. Yes.
Pandu Lulu అంటే
Pergi is
Let's go.
go, only go.
Okay.
Okay, anyone want to say what is let's go?
Jom pergi.
Very good. Jom pergi. So pandu is
Drive.
drive. Makan is
Eat.
eat. Very famous. Bacha is
Pandu lulu makan. Pandu lulu makan.
Study. Study.
no. Bacha is not study.
Acha is study.
Read.
Read. Okay. Anyone wants to tell me what is study?
Dance.
Dance.
Oh wait, no, my bad.
Belajar.
Belajar. Very good. Okay. Study is belajar. Jalan is
Road.
no. Jalan the verb.
Street.
Verb.
Roam.
Action.
Roam.
Action. Jalan.
Walk. No.
Walk. Yes. Tanya.
To ask.
Ask. Very good. Okay. So in terms of lessons, that will be it. So I hope you have the notes. I'll share with you later. So now I want everyone to head over to the chat and start typing me sentences. Any sentence with a word that you have done today. Close the door. Okay. Yeah. So type a Malay sentence. Try to go as maybe not too long, not too short, something in between. And everyone. So don't wait for any order. I won't be calling out names because if I start calling out names like last week, then it'll take very long. So so you can keep typing as many that you want. So I'll just try to go through. So saya sedang makan, correct. I am eating. Saya sedang duduk, yes, I am sitting.
Pandu ini shop,
Saya
correct?
pergi makan, I'm going to eat. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because it says Pandu ini shop. Shop.
I tried it.
So, but actually what you wanted to say?
Pandu, I am driving to shop. Pandu, I am driving to shop.
Okay, then you have to start with I. Okay, so I am driving.
Pandu.
Okay. Okay, so that's the thing. So if we want to use again, we call this a very important thing of Malay is imbohan, which is this kind of punctuations, but you know, like lari, and then we can use berlari and all that. So this one maybe we'll need some more time, but I'll type the exact sentence for you. Saya memandu. So if you wanted to use to the shop, so can you maybe check your notes and find what is to?
Okay.
Ke, okay. To will be ke, and then shop is kedai. Yeah. I just typed that on the chat so you can see. Okay. So then saya sajang beli. What is sajang? Mr. Vin.
Sorry. That was sadang. So it was a typo there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Saya sedang beli. Actually, you can make a longer sentence because it means I am buying. So you can just put another word at the back. You know, I'm buying something. So that will be a big sentence. Deepa, belajar is incorrectly spelled. Belajar should have an R. Pergi belajar. But either way, that's not a sentence. Pergi belajar, unless you're saying it to someone, you know, go and study. So pergi belajar. But you know, everyone try to make longer sentence. So saya sedang memandu, very good. I am driving. Again, saya sedang. Saya pergi memancing. This is very good. I'm going fishing. I am going fishing. Saya pergi memancing. Saya dah habis. At the back. Okay, saya dah habis is I have finished. Okay, now everyone take a look at this on the chat. Okay, this seems to be a user ID. I don't know who is it, but it says dia ialah kaya. We cannot use that. So because, okay, now kaya is an adjective, rich. Okay, we are describing someone. When we describe someone, we don't need the word ialah or adalah. So you can just say dia kaya. Unless you wanted to finish by saying he is a rich person. So remember, he is rich person, okay? So then you can say dia orang kaya or something like that. But okay, you don't need the word ialah or adalah in this place. Okay, this is a question, I think. Is the class for people who already know some level of Bahasa? I'm not sure, but actually I have to admit some of the words today are a bit advanced. So maybe I've heard of these words, I'm sure. Kalpana, ini ialah biru warna. You almost got it right, but we cannot direct translate from English to Malay. So I believe you wanted to say this is blue color.
Yeah.
In this case, we must use, either way, it should be warna biru. That's the small complication you all will face with Bahasa later. When we translate, we cannot put the English word in the same order that we put the English words, okay? So I know in English we say blue color, but in Malay we have to change it to warna biru, okay? It's something that everyone can take note. This is going to be a very common theme in weeks to come. And in this case, we have to use ini adalah warna. Actually, again, we can skip the ialah and adalah. This is blue color. Ini ialah warna biru. Actually, it's correct. Yeah. Ini ialah warna biru. Yes. Okay. Next week, maybe I'll come to you with the exact difference between ialah and adalah. But it's a very complex thing. Okay. Saya akan beli, I will buy. Very good, that's correct. But again, yeah, like I said to the person earlier, you could have completed your sentence. You're buying something. Saya sedang memancing, very good. Saya sedang bermain bola, excellent. I am playing ball, okay. Saya berada di sebuah kedai. A very great attempt, okay. Because this one we haven't gone into yet. Okay, this is again descriptive words, okay, trying to describe the shop, okay. But unfortunately, we don't use sebuah for kedai. In fact, we don't use anything for kedai. Saya berada di kedai, okay. Very good. But again, very nice, a very nice sentence, okay. Pergi memancing, again, this is not a sentence. It just means go fishing. Okay? Looking for some mall. Why did someone put the word mall here? Mall is not Malay. Okay, jom pergi, but a good try. Jom pergi ke, you could have used a Malay word, any other Malay word. Okay, saya memandu ke kedai. Saya masak telur. Okay, fine. I cook egg. Okay. Saya sedang masak. I am cooking. Saya akan tanya awak. This is a very good sentence. Okay. Ms. Deepthi, you want to tell us what this sentence means?
I will ask you.
Very good. Okay, I will ask you. Saya akan tanya awak. Pergi memancing, saya memandu ke kedai. Saya dah habis. Why is this saya dah habis coming up anytime? Saya berada di sekolah. Very good sentence. Okay. Mr. Benz, you want to tell us the meaning of this sentence?
Yes.
Saya berada di sekolah. What does it mean?
I'm fishing next to my school.
No. Berada is not fishing. Memancing is fishing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so saya berada di sekolah means?
I'm fishing next to the school.
No, there's no fishing here. Saya berada di sekolah. This is your sentence. I've highlighted your sentence. Saya berada di sekolah. It means?
1 minute. I am fishing next to the school.
There's no fishing. Fishing is memancing. Saya berada. What means berada? This is a word we didn't go through today. Anyone else wants to help out? If you know the word berada. Saya berada di sekolah.
Is it I'm going to school?
I am at school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am at school. Devia said, Raja ialah memancing. I'm not sure what you mean by this.
Okay, I was basically king is fishing.
Okay, I thought so. But maybe can you quickly look up your notes for is?
Is Yella.
No. So remember, if you wanted to use an ing, fishing is an ing word.
Oh, yeah, sedang.
Sedang, yes. Raja sedang memancing. King is fishing. Okay.
Okay.
Saya sedang memandu ke Penang. Very good. This is so far the longest correct sentence that we have seen. Saya sedang memandu ke Penang. Mr. Vijay Kumar, you want to tell us what this means?
Yes, I'm driving to Penang.
Very good. Very good. Saya sedang memandu ke Penang. Trupti, I think you got the wrong spelling. So it should be sedang. S-E-D-A-N-G. Saya sedang baca. I am reading. Okay. Udaya, saya sedang baca buku. Okay. Pravina, what do you mean by this? Lala. What is Lala?
Is?
No, either way it should have been Yela, but we cannot start a sentence with Yela. Yela is to say something about something. So if the something is not at the front. So actually what you wanted to say?
Is it dog?
Oh, okay. So again, the order. Now this is again a very good example, something everyone can learn from. So it should be itu adalah anjing.
Itu, okay.
Itu, yes. The order, itu should come in front. So because we can start the sentence with this or that, right? So itu adalah anjing. Okay, saya memandu ke sekolah. I'm driving to school. Sohan, I think there's another question here. Can you confirm if the class is only for people who already have some knowledge of Bahasa? I don't think so, because the idea of this class is to teach from scratch. As I said earlier, I think it just happens that some have a little bit of Bahasa Malaysia knowledge. So that's why I'm creating the notes from scratch, so everyone can keep referring to that. Ikan saya tiada ekor. That's quite good. But let's see if you got the right meaning. Akash, what does the sentence mean?
Okay, so for this one, just give me 1 second here. I need to download my file. Just give me 1 second. It takes some time.
Okay. So moving on, Dave said saya ialah kaya.
Okay, I got my own.
Yeah.
My fish has no tail.
Yes, my fish has no tail. Very good. Okay. That's a good sentence. Saya ialah kaya, as I said earlier, if we are using an adjective, we don't need to use adalah or ialah. Adalah or ialah. Either way, whether later when we find out the difference, we will. But either way, we don't use it before an adjective. It's to be used before a noun, or later we'll find different kind of nouns that we can use it in front of. Okay. So you can just say saya kaya. I'm rich. Okay. Saya akan pergi shopping. Shopping is not a Malay word. Anyone wants to tell what is shopping in Malay?
Marketing.
Marketing is English.
No, my friends say I'm going to marketing. When I asked what is marketing, they said I'm going for shopping in the market.
No. Marketing is all English. So what is shopping? Anyone wants to try?
Jalan.
Jalan is more like going for a walk.
Membeli bela.
Membeli bela. Very good. Okay, very good. I will say that. Okay, and we have to understand that shopping is an action. Okay, so we cannot use the word ke. So please check back the notes. Ke, if you look at this sentence here, ke must refer to a place, unless you are saying you start with a place. Okay. So saya pergi membeli bela. Saya pergi ke to a place and membeli bela. Okay. And betul-betul baik atau tidak. Betul-betul baik atau tidak. So This probably means are you really good or not? Really good or not? Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. So if in case instead of car shopping, what have we got to use?
Saya pergi membeli belah. If following your sentence is saya akan pergi membeli belah.
Okay. Thank you.
Very welcome. Okay.
Normally this word betul-betul baik atau tidak is like quite a famous word on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, really good or not? Yeah, I think made famous by YouTuber or something. Okay, saya sedang masak ikan. Yes, I'm cooking fish. Saya menjaring ikan di sekolah. I wonder what this means. Benz again.
I meant to put I was fishing next to school, but instead I put I was fishing at school.
But either way, we can't use menjaring. It should be memancing.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, okay. And saya beli susu. I bought milk. Pandu sekolah. Pandu ke sekolah. So this sentence is of course incomplete. It just means drive to school. But even in English, if suddenly you just go and say drive to school, it's not. I mean, it's technically correct, but there's no sentence around it. Okay, saya sedang pandu ke sekolah. Very good. I'm driving to school. Itu ialah fakta. Very good. That is a fact. That's what the sentence means. Okay, that is a fact. Saya akan masak untuk wife. Okay, what is wife in Malay? Anyone?
I don't know.
Isteri, yes, isteri. If anyone wants to help spell it out on the chat, that will be good. That it's I-S-T-E-R-I, isteri. So we should.
Saya isteri means my wife, is it?
No, that is I wife. Saya will still remain as I.
Oh.
So yes, yeah. Anyone wants to try my wife?
Marry wife, right?
Sorry, Mary wife? No, my wife.
Marry wife.
Istri saya.
Saya is correct. Very good. Anyone wants to take a look at last week's notes and find out how do we say mine?
Punya.
Punya. Very good. So how can we put this in a sentence?
Punya istri means my wife. No.
Saya punya.
Saya punya
Istri.
istri. Very good. Saya punya istri can also be my wife. Okay. Saya akan masak telur. Yes, I will cook eggs. Saya beli ayam. Very good. I buy chicken. Itu buku saya punya. Okay, this is a spoken Malay. It's not wrong, but if you look at the correct structure of Malay, this is incorrect. Anyone wants to fix this sentence?
Sedang. Instead of saya, sedang.
No. I think Mr. Vijay Kumar wants to say that this is my book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we make it in a correct sentence? This is my book. There's no sedang. There's no action in it.
Itu saya punya buku.
Okay. Yes, it can be. Yes, correct. Itu saya punya buku. Anyone wants to try another one? Someone the same way we did with the wife earlier. Without the punya, we can say.
Itu saya buku.
No. Just turn the other way around.
Itu buku saya.
Yes, itu buku saya. That is my book. Okay. We'll finish with a sentence from me. So I'll try giving a long English sentence, maybe something quite long. And then everyone tries to fix that. So I'll just type it on the chat. Going to market to buy. Okay, please look out at the chat and let's see what you make of this. Okay, please don't rush. Not about who gets it first or second, but anyone just try
I am going to market.
Oh, sorry. Everyone knows what is market in Malay? Maybe that's a good word.
Pasar.
Okay, yes, good. So yes, some of you know it. Okay, so yes, let's make this into a sentence. A correct structured sentence, because by English this is a correct sentence. I am going to the market to buy some chicken. Please do not Google translate it. That will be counterproductive to what we want to do.
Saya sedang, sorry.
Okay, so
Sedang
let's try.
Nando ke
But again,
pasar.
this sentence is incomplete. We need the unto and all these other things. Okay, so I'll try literally switching your sentence, and then you all can find out where you all are missing. So in terms of Deepthi sentence, it means there's no M here, as you can see. So I go to market buy chicken. That's exactly what it is. So structurally, even in English, it's wrong, right? I go to market buy chicken. So there's no to buy, there's no going, okay? Kalpana. So again, I'll translate this to English. I am going buying chicken. This is Kalpana's sentence. I am going buying chicken. Okay, so because you said sedang, so we can change it to going, but it's buy chicken. You all are missing the to buy a chicken.
Okay.
When
Hey,
he
what is the root?
Aslam, okay, so this is I am to market to chicken. So there's a lot of things we need to change here. Okay, Akash said, saya akan, that means I will go to the market to buy chicken. Okay, this is the best, but I think you misspelled buy.
Oh, I think I forgot the I.
Yeah, membeli.
I think there's a typo
Okay, so
mistake.
Benz, you wrote I am going to the market buying chicken. So you miss, if you look at Akash, you miss the word untuk. This is what most of you have missed. To buy chicken. Every one of you are saying, I'm going market, buy chicken. So the sentence is hanging. Street Light said, actually you finished quite well, but again, Mambali is also wrong. Mambali, M-E-M and B-E-L-I, Mambali. Okay. Saya akan, again, your sentence means, Street Light, okay, Street Light sentence means, I am to buy chicken. So, okay, by that you'll recognize what are the words that you're missing. So Thomas George says, I am going buying chicken market. So the sentence has switched. Okay, I am going buying chicken market. So supposedly I'm going to the market to buy some chicken. Okay. Sedang memandu. I didn't use the word drive, but okay. But where's the saya? There's no saya. Again, you just start with sedang. So is driving to market buy two chicken. So we can't have two kers, okay? Because ke means two. So ke pasar is correct, but beli ke ayam. So we don't need two ayam again, okay? Vinay, your sentence means I am market buy chicken. Okay, so clearly something missing. Benz again. Oh, where did you get goreng? So Benz, your sentence means I am going to the market to fry chicken.
Oh.
To buy. Okay, goreng means fry. Okay, so we wanted to membeli. Okay, Vijay Kumar is I am driving to the market buy two chicken. Two has in T-O, not dua. Okay, so again, so look at your sentence. So Lavanya is I am going to market. Just give a value maybe two, but this is a different two because it should be unto membeli ayam. Okay, so if you look at Lavanya's membeli ayam is correct. Okay, this is the correct spelling and the correct way to use it. Membeli ayam, to buy chicken. Okay. Udaya is I am market. So, okay, you missed the word going. So I am market buy for chicken. That's what your sentence means. Deepti, I am going to the market to buy chicken. Okay, very good. But just on the finishing that I said earlier, it should be untuk membeli ayam. Okay. Priya Darshini, I am going to market to buy chicken. Okay, almost the same. Okay, but it should be untuk membeli ayam. Benz, okay, saya akan pergi ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. Okay, so this one is the right one. Saya akan pergi ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. I am going to market to buy chicken. Okay, Kalpana, I am going to the market untuk membeli ayam. Very good. Saya sedang, Dave, again, two kers, so a bit incorrect. Prita, again, you also use two kers, so the second one should be untuk membeli ayam. Okay, Trupti, saya sedang pergi ke pasar untuk membeli ayam, almost correct. 17025, saya sedang pergi ke pasar, spelled pasar wrongly. Untuk, okay. We are quite confused with the untuk.
Yeah, I already corrected my mistake, yeah.
Okay, Adeline, saya sedang pergi ke pasar. Ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. Okay. And Akash, saya akan pergi ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. That is correct. Saya sedang ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. Okay. Yes, Dick.
Untuk, does it not mean for actually?
Yes.
But, sorry, I think in your sentence, was there any for?
That's the thing with untuk. That's, I think in my notes, maybe we should refurbish the notes a little bit.
Oh, that was in the last class, huh, is it? Because I didn't.
No, untuk is mentioned for, but here we mentioned to buy. So that's why we all got confused.
Yeah, I understand. But for untuk. Yeah, that's why if you remember initially, I wrote it here. So maybe, how do I write the word untuk? Maybe the best thing is maybe I remove it here and I bring it to here. So let's go back untuk again. So untuk can mean for.
Justin, you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
No, I'm just going back to the notes, but either way, I'll be sharing the notes in a while. So entire screen, share. And yeah, now I was just going back to the notes, and so I've removed untuk from this slide, okay, and I've put it in this slide, okay. So yeah, untuk is the kind of word that has many meanings to it, okay. So but remember, have I used the word ke anywhere? So
yeah, for two you used.
Yeah, okay. So ke must be referring to a place. That one doesn't change. This part of to doesn't change. Okay, so ke must be for places. Ke kedai, ke pasar, ke sekolah, all these things we use ke. So ke cannot come before anything else. So when I want to use untuk, it actually means for, but yeah, it is difficult to explain this, but again, when we start making sentences, I think we'll somehow get to that. So this particular sentence in the chat earlier, my sentence was this earlier. So I am going. So this is saya. Actually, am should be akan. So I am going. Okay. So saya akan, or basically I will be going. Okay. So saya, but both ways are correct. Okay. I am going. Okay. Pergi ke pasar. So here must be ke. This part must be ke because it's a place. Market is a place. Okay. And in this case, we cannot use ke again. It should be untuk membeli ayam. Okay. If you all wanted the word some, I don't think anyone covered the word some. So some can be sedikit or beberapa, okay, this kind of words. Some, a small portion of chicken, okay. So that should be the exact sentence, okay. Saya sedang ke pasar untuk membeli ayam.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
So basically, based on the it changes based on the context, right?
Yes.
If it is a place, it is for sure it is K. We can use. Other than the place, can I say that other than the places where we use to, can we use untu?
Unto, yeah, but the thing is, to has many different ways to use it. But I think as we do more examples, then I'll be able to find like, because when we look at it from the Malay point of view, the only way I can teach is by translating the words, but then these words have many different meanings. But yes, what we can be sure of is ke. Whenever it places to a place, it's always going to be ke. And for now, yes, I think we can keep to any other tools is untuk. If to do something or for a certain purpose, then we can use untuk.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, akan can be used. Again, akan still means will, yes, but I'm just saying that we can use akan because this can also sound something like I will be going to the market, I am going, okay? So akan is again not wrong if we wanted to use it, because if I use it in the sentence saya akan, it means I will be going. But yes, this sentence means saya sedang ke pasar. That is correct. Saya sedang pergi ke pasar untuk membeli ayam. Yeah, that's correct. Akan means will. Okay. What is the word mentioned for some? Okay, there are many words for some. Again, there's no literal meaning. So we can use sedikit, which means a little bit. Okay, I'll just type it to the chat, sedikit. Or we can use beberapa. Beberapa actually means a few. Beberapa, a few chicken. There's no exact words for some. But these two Malay words would describe a small portion. Yeah. Okay, I think we can call it a day for today. Yes, Dave.
This one, I Delhi, I understand we buy, but Mimbali, I don't remember.
Yeah. We have not gone through that because every verb in Malay, we won't be able to always fulfill the English word for it, like I am going, I am running, and all that. So later, actually, we call this imbohan. I'll put the Malay word for that on the chat. Imbohan. Imbohan is the word that comes either at the front or the back of a verb to make it sound like whether it's a present participle, past participle, or so on. So it's a bit of an advanced thing. For example, if I say lari, lari means run, but I can also say berlari. I can say menlarikan. Again, you see, I've added words just in front and behind of the word lari. Okay, so I can say makan, I can say bermakan, I can say memakan, I can say makanan, and all these things. Okay, what are the verbs that we have gone through today? Let's say I say throw. Throw in Malay means baling. So I can say membaling, debaling, terbaling, and all these things. So there's a lot of things. In this case, the word is membeli, yes, to buy some chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when I get to this, this is maybe in some of our future classes, I won't be able to direct translate these words. I will have to teach it from the Bahasa Malaysia point of view only. So which means when I start teaching these words, I won't give you an English word for it because it would be an English phrase rather than an English word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was this covered in the last class? Remember?
No, it hasn't been covered. No.
Okay.
It just happens that some of them managed to get it mumbly. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Thanks.
Okay. Any other questions?
No questions.
Okay. Who's launching the call? Maybe, sir, you want to stop the recording?
Yes, Justin. I will do it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. That will be it for today. I hope to see you next Thursday. And please continue making sentence. If you want to make sentence on the WhatsApp chat, please do so. If you just want to say hi to each other or say something to each other on the WhatsApp chat, please do so. And I can easily correct you on the chat. I'll just reply to your message and type the correct